The daily quantity of barley measured in bushels that is supplied to a brewery is related to the selling price by P equals the square root of 0.5 Q plus 2500, where Q is bigger than or equal to 0. Right now, the function is written so that P is in terms of Q. Let's rewrite the function so that Q is in terms of P. In other words, we will determine the inverse function. We will also need to state the appropriate domain. Beginning with the function P in terms of Q, we need to get rid of the square root, so we will square both sides. Then we'll subtract 2500 from both sides because our goal is to get Q by itself. Dividing both sides by 0.5, we get Q equals 2P squared minus 5000. When considering the domain, we have all real numbers, but we exclude negative infinity to 0 because we don't want any negative prices. Solving for P so that the quantity is non-negative, we get 2P squared minus 5000 is bigger than or equal to 0. Equivalently, 2P squared is bigger than or equal to 5000. And so dividing by 2 and then taking the square root, we get positive negative P is bigger than or equal to 50. That means that P is bigger than or equal to 50 and negative P is bigger than or equal to 50. The latter means that P is less than or equal to negative 50, which we exclude because it's not in the domain. So the domain is P bigger than or equal to 50. In general, given a function, we compute its inverse by changing f of x to y, if applicable, then swapping x and y, then solving for y. The functions f and g are said to be inverses of each other if f composed with g equals x and g composed with f equals x. Given a function f with its domain and range, the function f inverse has the domain equal to the range of f, and the range of f inverse is equal to the domain of f.